Hello everyone and welcome to another Collector Creations video. In this video I'm going to be talking about the Bioshock Big Daddy Pop Vinyl, the 6-inch supersized pop. This is number 65 of the Pop Games collection. Now of course I do not have his case. I got rid of that a few years ago as well, because of course this is one of my many out-of-box collected items, but at the same time I do definitely prefer him out of box. He's also quite weighty, so of course he has a platform that I put him on because this guy is too heavy. So let's take a look at him. So of course Big Daddy is one of the main, he's not a main villain, but like he's one of the villains that you will consistently face, like a mini-boss almost, in the game Bioshock, which is my favorite video game, by the way. Now, of course, I love just his facial design. This was quite a tricky one to find as it was. It took me maybe a few weeks. But of course, you've got all of his many eyes, which are yellow, which, again, that's probably the most Funko-esque design of this, with the eyes. But outside of it, I think it works quite well for the aesthetic. Now, of course, it pops out quite large. Like, look at the size of this boy. Of course, he's got his metal wireframe, which is quite nice and easy to hold on to as well. It's not actual metal, of course. It's, plastic. But then, of course, you have his arms, and I love his sleeves. They're just the rippling effect, the fact that they're obviously big, baggy thingies is quite nice. I like the obvious metal connectors. You've got his fists, which are very, at least the one fist, which is very much a tough fist. Then, of course, you go to the other side, the more iconic side, and it's got the same ideal sleeve, but again, a different position, and you have the drill, which is a very iconic element for the character, and something I quite like, as well as in terms of paint job. Why isn't this focusing? Why is it focusing? Oh, there we go. Cool, thank you, autofocus. Yeah, so again, very nicely designed. And then we go on to, let's go on to the bottom. So of course you have the base of his caged little look there with the kind of copper with these little clamps that connects to the majority of the rest of his suit. Again, the same idea with pretty much the rest of it. It's all pretty much the same kind of texture and design, but of course all the shapes vary. It's very nicely shiny, very nice paint job as well. I'd say it's probably hard to find a bad paint job of this dude, but at the same time, anything's possible. And then, of course, you go to his back, where you get, of course, the turret and more or less just everything, all the hydraulics that work with his drill. I love this so much. I think this is actually meant to be the gun, but I don't think so. I think it's just meant to be a hydraulic thing. I can't remember per se, because, of course, you have this whole canister, which, again, has quite a nice wheel to it. Simple design, but effective in approach. And that's the Big Daddy. Very heavy of a dude to find, and very much worth the collection if you can find him, and of course if you are of course a Bioshock fan. Outside of that, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more. If you're new to the channel, I do reviews of pop vinyls and other figurines that I have more or less just lying around in my room, and I do my best to display it for you and review it in terms of paint job and design. That's all for now. I can't think of anything else to sign off with. So yeah, I guess subscribe if you haven't, like if you liked it, comment if you think I'm terrible at my videos, and we'll see you next time. Adios.